What's up guys, it's me, Janne here, and I don't know if many of you are familiar with Daniel Perry and his video series Dirt Rally Science, where he compares two cars between each other that have been racing each other back in the day. For example, there's a video about Lancia 037 versus Audi Quattro and the Lancia Delta S4 versus 205 Peugeot and so on. And since I don't know how to drive those Group B monsters properly, I decided to take a bit easier cars to drive for this experiment that I'm doing, and I'm having the Peugeot 306 kit car and the 95 Subaru Impreza, since the F2 kit cars were really competitive on asphalt with the Group A and the WRC cars in the late 90s. So I wanted to know if the good results were down to the drivers or if the cars are really that good on asphalt. So yeah, I drove the same stage with both of the cars with the default setup, and let's see how it goes. And here we are at the start of the stage with the Peugeot 306 kit car, and the stage I've chosen for this video is the Route de Tourigny Descente. And I chose the stage because I believe it's the best representative of the Corsican, Spanish and Italian rally stages, where the kit cars were really competitive in the late 90s, especially since this stage is 98% of asphalt and then there's like 1% of snow and 1% of ice or something like that. So yeah, this is as close as we can get to Corsica and Spain and San Remo within the game. And yeah, I believe it was in 1997 when the F2 kit cars challenged the Group A and the WRC cars for the first time for the overall victories, and it was with this particular car, the Peugeot 306 kit car, which was driven by Gilles Panizzi and François Delacour on the, I believe it was the works entry of Peugeot at the time, since they were not working on the 206 WRC at the time. And yeah, the kit car drivers were really competitive, even though the F2 kit cars were supposed to be sort of a feeder series, quite similar as if the WRC2 cars of today would beat the WRC cars. It would be roughly around same kind of surprise, to be honest. And yeah, I made this video because I wanted to know if the competitiveness was because of Panizzi and Delacour were really good tarmac drivers, or if the F2 kit cars are actually that good on tarmac. And it would make sense that they were really good at tarmac, the cars, I mean, because they were pretty much developed by the manufacturers to compete in the French and Spanish national rally championships that were driven pretty much completely on tarmac. And when I drove the stage with this car and then the 95 Impreza, I noticed that I can go faster through the fast curves with this kit car, and that I was struggling when I was getting out of the hairpins, since this car only has front wheel drive. And now it is time for the four-wheel drive Subaru to tackle the stage. And as I was saying before, I felt like that I could carry more speed into the corners with the kit car compared to the Group A car, but here we can see where the Group A car has an advantage over the kit car, as we are accelerating away from the hairpin and pretty much from standstill. Since this car has four-wheel drive compared to the front-wheel drive of the kit car, it launches better from a standstill, and of course the turbo engine helps as well. And yeah, this car felt heavier, and therefore I couldn't carry that much speed into the corners. But I was also wondering, that was the combination of the drivers and the cars together the reason why the Peugeots were so competitive in the tarmac rallies, or was it just down to the fact that the F2 kit cars itself were that quick cars on tarmac rallies? I mean, like, Panizzi and Delacour were probably the two best tarmac drivers at the time, and they were compared against McRae and Mäkinen and Burns and Sainz as well, who were known to be more of gravel specialists than tarmac specialists. Well, maybe Sainz was known to be good at tarmac as well. But yeah, I was just wondering if it was down just to the cars, or was it the combination of the cars and drivers together that made the differences. Even though the kit cars were already competitive in 1997 on tarmac against the Group A cars and the WRC cars, it wasn't until the year 1999 when a kit car managed to win a WRC event in the overall classifications. And that honor went to the late Philippe Pugalski, who was able to win the Spanish and French rounds of the WRC in 1999 with his Citroën Xara kit car. And 1999 was already the third year of the WRC rules on the cars, so you would really think that the manufacturers would have been able to develop the WRC cars to be faster on gravel at that time. And now we're through the stage with both cars, and the winner is Subaru Impreza 95. And here are the times, and you can see that it was really close actually, and that makes me believe that the competitiveness of the F2 kit cars was down to the combination of the car and the driver. And before you start blaming me for not driving the Peugeot 306 as well as Panizzi, I'd like to say that I wasn't driving the Impreza as well as Colin McRae either, so I was equally bad in both cars. But yeah, that would make sense that it was also a bit of amazing talent of Panizzi and Delacour and Bugalski that made the F2 kit cars competitive. And especially with Panizzi, you could see that he was just unbelievable on tarmac, since when he got the WRC car of Peugeot, it was almost unstoppable on the tarmac rallies of WRC. And yeah, this was pretty much the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on Monday with another Maximum Attack Monday. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.